So I'm back in my kitchen now after doing my duck duties. I'm all nice and scrubbed and showered and whatnot, clean clothes. Not very fashionable clothes, but hey ho, I'm cooking. It's my son's birthday today, so as a birthday treat for him, because I really don't go out. So I didn't get him a card or anything like that. However, I'm going to make a traditional lasagna. Only I haven't got any lasagna, but I do have other things. So I could either make cannelloni. I haven't quite decided yet. Either or, they all take sauce, and it's basically the same ingredients for the sauce and for the cannelloni. I'm also going to be trying to make, no, I'm not going to try, I am going to make some ice cream, and I'm also going to make a cake, and I need to make some bread because we've run out. And my youngest son said to me before he went off this morning, "Mum, have we got any bread?" I said, "No, I haven't had time to make any." So I'm going to make some bread today as well, hopefully. So first things first, let's quack on. I didn't say crack, I said quack on with the traditional lasagna or cannelloni. I haven't decided. I really haven't. Cannelloni or lasagna. I'm hankering towards cannelloni. That goes down really well. My sons love it, all 5 of them. So in which case I'll need some garlic. So I've been out in the garden and I've pulled some carrots. I know they are very small, but it's to give the sauce a little bit of natural sweetness, and some celery as well, and some basil and some bay leaves. Now, with traditional Italian sauce, if you use onions, you use basil. If you use garlic, then you use parsley. For instance, if I was making a tomato sauce with onions, I would use basil as the herb of choice, and salt and pepper, and then the carrots and the celery and that. If, however, I'm making a meatball mixture, then I will use parsley in that, because I'll be using garlic in that. So I have got some homegrown garlic, and I've got some homegrown onions, and obviously homegrown tomatoes. Using homegrown tomatoes though, however, the sauce takes a mite longer, so I may have to use tinned tomatoes. I know, screech horror, but I know we got to do what we got to do. And I ran out of my tomatoes that I made last year, you know, my sauces and my bottles and stuff. So I ran out, so I did have to buy some tinned tomatoes and some passata. So I've not quite decided on that. If I'm going to make my own sauce, then it means I got to skin the tomatoes, cook them down, and then maybe put them through the mouli to get the sauce nice and smooth, which I probably will do. It is his birthday after all. So, and I think I've decided on the cannelloni. I think I have. So, I'll quack on and we'll see how we get on. First things first, I'll need to put the sauce on. So let's start with that. So I have here a selection of tomatoes from the greenhouse. So I will pick a bean. So I'll get the ripest ones, or I'll try to get the ripest ones. They smell wonderful. Yeah, including the little ones if they're ripe. I've also got a load in the freezer. I'm having a good harvest this year, although it was very late because of the because I had to keep the ducks in the greenhouse this year. So I'll just pick the water's nearly boiling, so I'm nearly, oh, there's a cucumber. I'm nearly ready to skin my tomatoes. So the water now is coming up to the boil, and I have some cold water bowls there, and I've got another bowl over there to put the peeled tomatoes in. So let's get quacking. So you just drop your tomatoes in the water. We're not trying to cook the tomatoes, we're just wanting them to peel. Yes. Oh, that one's ready. So the lighter ones that you can see, they will be the ones that are not so juicy, just a little bit underripe, but that's good, you know, that's okay. So after they've been in for a couple of seconds, you see they start peeling, and then you just put them in the cold water there. As soon as you see them start to peel, pop them in the cold water. There, that one's doing. And that one's doing. That one's doing. It's a good job I put that one started, I think. Different types of tomato will peel better than others. Eating tomatoes tend to be a bit more difficult, and sauce tomatoes, which the majority of these are, peel a little easier. So I don't know whether that one's ready. Yes, that one is. So I'll pop them in the cold water as soon as they're done. That one's not ready, that was last in, wasn't it? I mean, it's even if they aren't ready to peel, it's okay, because you can always pop them back in. But the cold water helps them. There you go. put I use heavy gauge stainless steel, so it's weighty. I know they're a bit of a tatty, but my late husband bought them for me some I don't know, I think in the 1990s, late 1980s. Anyway, yes, they were my birthday present. Anyways, let's crack on. So I'm heating this saucepan. The reason I heat the saucepan is that if you heat the saucepan prior to adding oil or whatever medium you're using to cook with, I use extra virgin olive oil, then the idea is that the metal is ready when you heat it first to accept the oil, and things won't stick to the bottom. That's the theory, but it does work. So I'll chop up my onions, and I'll make sure that the pan is on low because I don't want the oil to burn, or I in fact don't want the onions to burn. So I'll crack on dicing my onions so that they can go in the pan. Yes. So I'll turn the gas down to low. Like I say, I don't want the onions to burn, because that would make the tomato sauce bitter, and I don't want that. The geese and the ducks can hear me. I finally know which of my geese are males. So my grey goose, Gandalf, is a male, and the two white ones are male. The other three are females, which I can't keep 3 ganders. It's just makes for bedlam, same as if you keep 3 ducks, you know. So I'll give those a little stir and make sure they're on the lowest. So I've now got my tomatoes. So what I'll do is, they've not got the skin on anymore. I did peel them. So I'll just take the cores out. I think I need to use this bowl for the tomatoes. So when we cut these open now, you can see the difference between an eating tomato and a cooking tomato. So this is a cooking tomato, that's an Italian plum tomato, and that there is your Ukrainian purple, which is dual, but so I'll put that in there like that once I've decored them. I will be putting them through the moolie once let me get a pot for my waste. Once the sauce is made, it will go through a mouli, I think. The mouli will take the pips out and any fibres, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I have to try not to harvest any tomatoes. Gosh. Right, so you get the gist. This is a Amish paste. You see, it is more flesh. Oh gosh, them ducks. It's bedlam out there. It's like they're having a second mating season. And most of my ducks aren't laying now. It's end of season, so I think I've only got 2 or 3 laying, so there will be a shortage of duck eggs soon. So welcome back. I turned the camera off a minute whilst I chopped the tomatoes, sorry. So now I have to put them through my mouli. So let me get, excuse, oh my gosh, that's heavy. The geese can hear me, so I'll put some tomatoes in my mouli. Should use a spoon. And this is what you do, is you turn the mouli. I have got an electric one over there, but I'm wondering whether I should cook the tomatoes a bit more. Because the onions are in this. Let's turn this up a bit. So now I add my tomatoes. Into my sauce, or what will be my sauce. I am a messy chef. Oops. Waste you not. There. So these will have to cook down now, and then once they're cooked all the way through, I'll put them through my mouli. So I'll be back then. Okie dokies. So this is the base for the sauce now. So I'm making a basic sauce. It'll be a nice sweet sauce. So there's 2 chopped onions, so they go in the, I'm using a cast iron fryer. So into that I'm going to put some pancetta. I'm going to add some smoked pancetta. You don't have to add the pancetta. It's like I say, this is a birthday treat for my son. So I just have to cook this all through on low. So I can turn that down. In this pan here, I've got some, I've put the chopped celery in and the garden carrots. So now I have to put the sauce through the moly. So I'll take that off there. Okie dokes. Yes, I've had this moly, I don't know how many years. It must be the best part of 40 years, I think. No, not 40 years. About 35, I think. Right, so what I'll do, you put the stuff in the moly and you put it. So you do all your sauces with this. I've got a knob here somewhere for it. It's been absolutely worn out, just like me. Hello? Hey, son. I haven't finished dinner yet, my son.
Yeah. Well,
so I'll be back once I finish this. Oh, it's so sweet. Once I finish this sauce. So I've put all my sauce through the moly. So I'm going to add it now to the pan.
So I said I want all the length on top. She was like, she started it, she was good, and by the end of it, she was like, what would be that? So yeah, good.
So I've got a bit left. I do want to use it, but I haven't had a taste yet, so remember the one dip rule, guys.
I don't know. Kind of, but I don't, the thing is, I don't want the
Beautiful. That is so nice. All from the garden. So into this sauce, there's some Himalayan salt. There we go. Always test. That is really good. So now I can start making my, building my cannelloni. I think I'll put
It's funny. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it?
so into my mixture here, which is, that's my meat there. So I'm chopping some capers up. There was only a few left in the jar. Like I say, this is a traditional recipe for cannelloni or polpetta or polpetti meatballs. Polpetti is the little ones. Also, some olives. I wish I could find my stoner. So you can just squeeze the pips out. Use what olives you got. These are Moroccan dry black olives. So I'll just do the same with these olives. How do I know how to make this? I have family in Italy, and so I learnt my cooking skills, well, some of them, from my family in Italy. So I have Donna Duccia to thank, and Anna Rita, and Anna, and Anna Marie, and Aronsa, Ciaronsa, and Ciarita. and my friends. So there's Nadia and Roberta and Claudio, my son's godfather, and lots of other people in Italy. So they're chopped nice. I'm looking forward to going over to visit at some point. It's been a while. I think most of my family there have, apart from Anna Rita and Claudio and my other family members, but the old ladies have passed on, God rest their souls. So put the olive pips in the pot. So into this then I need to wash my hands. So I'm just giving the tomatoes a bit of a stir. So in here now I shall add a good shake of parsley, some salt, some pepper, and now I have to add some garlic. I have to go and find some garlic. So I'm chopping some garlic now. I can't find this year's harvest. Obviously I grow garlic. This is last year's. So you would chop your garlic quite small. Curious. So that's the garlic in. So now I shall wash my hands proper because I need to. Okay, so in this bowl now, so I've added this Parmesan cheese. It is salted. I best put my thingy back on. It is salted. So now I've added 2 eggs. I've used 2 duck eggs, but you can use what egg you want. I should put some breadcrumbs in as well, but being as I have no bread at the minute until it's baked, I can't put breadcrumbs in, so it might be a bit more thirsty, which I think it is. So I'll add another egg. And mix it in. It's like the Battle of Britain out there today, with the hawks and the seagulls and the buzzards all having a go out there. They are. So you're supposed to taste it to see if you've got enough salt and whatnot in there. But I think because of the capers, which were quite salty, I think there'll be enough. It's really good. So I hope you guys can see. I've cheated today. I know I should have made my own cannelloni shells, but I didn't. So you get your shells. If I'd have had the time today, I would have made my own lasagna sheets. I'm making cannelloni because I didn't have any lasagna sheets ready, and but traditionally, because there's so much involved in cooking, a proper Italian, and this is only first course, by the way. And I've done the ice cream, and I've got to make the butter and the butter icing, and I made the bread. But as a rule, the ladies in Italy will start, when they're doing a celebratory meal like this, will start the day before. But I've been so busy. You know, I've got the ducks and the I've got to take care of the birds, and I'm trying to do the utility room by myself. Which is hard. So yesterday I changed a couple of light fittings. In all honesty, I should have that work surface cut to size, but the tomatoes are cooking down nicely. So yeah, in Italy this would have been started yesterday. Well, I suppose in any Italian household it would have started yesterday. And most you know, you very rarely see a box or a bag of pasta in the cupboards in Italy. We're quite spoiled. They make their own. Well, at least the people I know and my family in Italy make their own. So I'll be back when these are all stuffed. So when you make the meatballs, you just put some in your hand and roll them. You can make little ones, which is what you would put in a lasagna or something. Which I probably will make little ones. Because they're going in the sauce as soon as I've done the tomatoes. Piece of pasta. So you make a cup shape.
Huh?
I was talking to yes. Like so, and then you wait until the oil is, you can usually smell when the oil is ready. You don't want it burning, obviously. You want it hot, so you can smell the temperature if it's right. And I think this is right. So it's at this stage now where you can either add your meatballs or your sausage or whatever you want to add to it. But I am going to build a cannelloni. So, ouch, 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 hot. So not everybody wants the basil. So just smush it round in the pan. Two spare ones. That'll be mine. Thank you. So what I'm going to do now is put some, I've defrosted 4 mozzarellas. My favourite one is the Galbani one. I do have favourites. I love the Galbani. And I will put a couple of meatballs in as well. Not many, don't need many. I mean, the dish is very filling. I keep forgetting it's hot. So that's more or less it. And then give a good dressing of Parmesan cheese. And maybe I won't use all the mozzarella. I was gonna make 2 cannellonis, but 2 trays. But my other son has already got dinner planned, so I can put that other one in the fridge. Ouch, it's been a long day. So where's my dish? I'll go in, won't I? Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll put this in a roasting dish now, an oven dish, and then I'll put it in the oven. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I stubbed my toe. I'm always hurting myself. Anyhow, oh, good grief. So this is, so here it is, it's almost done. I have got to put it back in the oven, maybe on a lower gas. So this is my cannelloni. It has been a mega busy day. I haven't stopped since about 7 o'clock this morning. But that's the cannelloni. It's going back in the oven. Happy days. So there we go. So I'll just put it back in the oven. So this is Angela from Not Just About Ducks saying thanks very much for tuning in and for watching. So I've made cannelloni, I've made meatballs, I've made bread, I've made ice cream, I've made a birthday cake, I've made butter, I've made butter icing, I've made meatballs, and all the sauce was from my own tomatoes. So it's been a really busy day, 12 hours non-stop cooking. I haven't even had a sit down and a cuppa. So thanks very much for watching. I need to go and take some pills. Stay safe, get your vaccinations. God bless you all. Thanks very much. Subscribe, please subscribe and like my videos. It gives me you know, it gives me a bit of a boost if I get another subscriber or, you know, several. So thanks very much again. The ducks are driving me quackers. I gotta go and put them to bed. Good night, God bless. Take care. Please like and subscribe. Thanks very much for watching and love you all. Bye. I gotta go put the ducks to bed. Bye.